We're going to play a little game of sign, tag, release. I'll give you a name. You tell me what the team should do with the player. Sign, tag, or release.
Well, this is really a tough one because he had such a great year, but I'm going to say go ahead and release him. Let him go out in the free agent market and see what he can get. Look, the guy had an amazing year last year. Really caught lightning in a bottle, but if you take the 11 wins he had last year, that's more than his previous 5 years, his starts in the previous 5 years, which is only 9. I mean, he had a lot of help around him, a really good defense, good receivers around him. Offensive coordinator is gone now, so let him go out and test the free agent market. He has earned himself a payday. Good luck to him.
Good luck. Bye.
I say that with all due respect, Case. You're going to get paid either way.
I mean, it's hard to know which one's the real Case Keenum. Was it last year or was it the years prior?
Right.
Reggie, Allen Robinson. He's one of 3 active players with 1,400 receiving yards and 14-plus touchdowns in a season, but he also missed 15 games last year, and he's coming off an ACL. What do you do?
Well, you know what? I like Allen Robinson, but I'm going to go ahead and release him simply because his team made it to the AFC Championship game without him, right? His best year was 2015. He ended up having a double that, in all his years previous to that. Good player. Let him go and test the market and see what's out there for him.
It's just they've got a lot of wide receivers there.
Hey, yeah, they're deep. They got all guys. They got Allen Hurns. They got a lot of guys.
What about Sheldon Richardson, who had 1 sack and 7 QB hits for the Seahawks, Jason?
Well, Seahawks have a decision to make, and if I was making that decision, I think you tag Sheldon Richardson. Keep him around. Look, he's a very big, talented player. Had some issues in the past, but had a down 2017. He's got to go back and really prove himself. You don't want to let a talent like that walk out of your building for nothing. So perhaps put a tag on him. Maybe it's a transition tag, some sort of tag, and see what teams want to do with him. But make him prove himself for one more year because he's really loaded with talent.
Well, okay, so that would take the tag away for this next player.
Yeah.
Or you could decide that you would prefer to use the tag on him, Jimmy Graham, who led the league in touchdowns by a tight end last year.
You know what? I'm going to let Jimmy Graham walk. I'm going to go on and release Jimmy Graham. That's my guy. But you know what? Jason made a good point.
Come on down.
Go on back down to Miami. They can use a tight end down there. So you can go ahead and re-sign Jarvis Landry, bring in Jimmy Graham. Man, it's looking good for Ryan Tannehill down there.
Too many Miami guys here today.
All right.
Pro, college, we've got it covered.
I like it.
All of the bases. How about the Lions, who have a decision to make about Ziggy Ansah? He had 3 games with 3+ sacks last year. That's crazy. Sign, tag, release.
Sign him. Give that man his money. Yes, he deserves it. He's earned it. I mean, we see the kind of talent that Ziggy Ansah is. 12 sacks last season, 15 TFLs. Just a real threat on the edge. And listen, Detroit they don't always do the right thing.
Don't mess us up, Detroit.
Get this one right. Give Ziggy his money and continue to move on and rebuild that football team.
Sign him if you have to. Tag him so that you have time to sign him. But the gist of it is keep him in town.
Pay that man his money.